Here's a update on the PCMCIA project. This was the card that I wanted to make and sell. It was going to be $100 for the card, $60 for the add-on audio board. Most people wanted the card and the audio board, which is good news because I can't make this card. It's a struggle. There's some struggles with the assembly of some of this, and there's parts that went out of production. So this is now the old card. The new card is it's the same functionality, except everything is combined inside the card, and it's $160 US for the card, and it combines the audio and the wireless internally. I'm actually really close to manufacturing it, so I'm at a stage now I do need to finalize the quantities and do some planning. So in the description of this email, I have a payment link, and now the next phase of this, I'm asking for, or I'm collecting $50 US deposits. It's a refundable deposit, so you know, when if you change your mind at any time, you can just ask for the refund. I'll refund it. And when I show off the more finalized prototype in the coming weeks, if you've changed your mind, refund is no problem. I'm pretty confident that if you've liked and followed it up till now, and what I show you here is okay, you can have no problem with the finished product. So the main changes from before, aside from everything is inside now, we have the latest chip. So we have the Raspberry Pi RP 2354 chip. So it's the 2350, and it has the flash is integrated into it. We still have the Sam Dream MIDI chip. We now have a Texas Instruments DSP, mixer, DAC, headphone amplifier combination chip, which is a really nice addition. And then of course we have this wireless module that is compatible. It's the same chip as the Pico, so it's all software compatible. Right now you'll see, and then of course we have the micro SD still. You can see that right now this is the chip antenna for the wireless. It sticks out a little bit, but I actually plan to have it inside flush with the card. Actually, I was playing with it. The reception is actually acceptable. So you can you need to be okay with it sticking out a bit here with an antenna sticking out on a PCB here. But hopefully it's going to be internal. You don't have to. It won't be like that. In terms of I/O, again, so it has an 18-pin connector here. With the card for $160, I'll be including a breakout board. So it'll be a PCB with this connector, and it will break out to a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, a 2.5 millimeter MIDI out jack, a USB-C jack, a boot select button, and and then pads for some debugging functions. So if you want to do some kind of programming with the debugger or whatever, you can connect some additional signals. But to update the firmware from USB, you'll just be able to use this little breakout. And that's what I'm going to include with the board. There's now these connectors are available from DigiKey and Mouser, so you can get your own and make your own. Then in addition to that, I have some cables. I wish they were here, but they're not here yet. But again, this is the connectors, and these are stock active parts that you can get from DigiKey, from Mouser. I have some cables. One is where it just comes out and it's a headphone cable. So if you just want to use your card with headphones, it'll be an optional cable that you can get that'll just break out to a headphone. I have an optional cable that will just break out to a USB. And I have one that actually breaks out to headphone and USB. And then I have one that actually breaks out to all 18 signals. And I plan to have another product that will be a little dongle external dongle that will provide every possible function. So it'll have full-size MIDI jacks, it'll have the headphone jack, it'll have an audio in, it'll have JSTs for the there's two I2C ports that come out on these connections. Some of those can be converted to use for just generic GPIOs. There's the MIDI out, there's the USB out, there's 5 volts, there's an audio line in. So it'll bring all those functionalities into a little dongle that will also have a OLED display and some buttons for selecting CD-ROM options and stuff. So I will be posting some updates more frequently now in the coming days and weeks on progress on the final steps of this card. But if you're still interested and you want to get in line and secure one, because again, some of these parts are not easy to get now. So, you know, I can't guarantee I can make one for everybody that wants one. So, you know, go to the link and make do the deposit, and I will secure a space, and I'll know how many I'm making, and I can get that ball rolling. So yeah, if you have any questions, just you can post a comment on the video, or you can contact me by email. And yeah, that's it. The TLDR. It's now, card's gonna be ready to ship in, let's just say 30 to 90 days. And it's you can make today the $50 deposit to secure one of those spaces. Obviously, the people that make deposits first will be the first ones that I'll ship. So, you know, some of them I'm going to ship in 30 days, and if you change your mind, you can refund it. Yeah, and I'll get back to it, and I'll respond to any messages. Thank you.